Welcome back, rising leaders. There are many kinds of leaders and their styles, and each one might improve group effectiveness. Today, we'll present a short selection of practical ones. In a global survey, it was found that 86% of businesses consider leadership to be the number one talent issue. An important part of leadership is the style you choose to lead with. And research led by psychologist Goleman indicates that leadership style made as much as 30% difference in the profitability of the company studied. Therefore, you change leadership, you can gain or lose 30% of your profit. Leaders should not rely on a single style, but adapt their style to the context. Here is the selection of styles we have prepared. One type of style that is based on the decision-making and relations with follower and leader. Second one that is based on emotion, and a third one that is based on readiness of followers to perform the task required. So first, continuum of leadership styles is based on the relationship between leaders and followers and the way how decisions are made within a group. It is a classic situation. One leader is too autocratic, one is just right, and one is too little. Therefore, we are talking about autocratic, democratic, and laissez-faire leadership style. In autocratic leadership style, a leader decides all. In democratic leadership style, group decides. In laissez-faire leadership style, everyone does as one pleases. Second, many leaders use several styles, and Goleman made a concept of emotional intelligence to demonstrate the importance of emotions in leadership. The emotions that leaders experience define the culture of a group. Leading from within and being true to your own values bring results. Recognize your emotions, regulate them, use them, and empathize with others while nurturing people. That is an emotional intelligence recipe. Here is a working demo of 6 styles based on Goleman's research, and we will briefly describe each one, and you will be able to recognize a style by the typical saying a leader of a certain style does. So here we go with the first one. Leadership style, coercive. Description: asks his group to comply. Leader's role: to control the group. What a leader says: do what I tell you. Leadership style, authoritative. Description: leads with clear vision. Leader's role: confidence and empathy. Leader says, come with me. Leadership style, affiliative. Description: builds bonds and harmony. Leader's role: to develop good relationships. Leader says, people come first. Leadership style, democratic. Description: consensus through participation. Leader's role: collaboration and team spirit. Leader typically says, what do you think? Leadership style, pace setting. Description: high performance standard. Leader's role: achievement and example. Leader says, do as I do. Leadership style, coaching. Description: leader develops competencies in others. Leader's role: developing others. Leader typically says, try doing this. Third, successful leaders adjust their style depending on the readiness of followers to perform. Readiness means how able, how willing, and how confident followers are to perform required tasks. To determine the appropriate leadership style to use in a given situation, the leader must first determine the maturity level of the followers in relation to the specific task that the leader is attempting to accomplish through the effort of the followers. As the effort of the followers, as the level of the followers' maturity increases, the leader should begin to reduce his or her task behavior and increase relationship behavior until the follower reaches moderate level of maturity. As the followers begin to move into an above average level of maturity, the leader should decrease the task behavior but also the relationship behavior. Once the maturity level is identified, the appropriate leadership style can be determined. The 4 leadership styles within this category are telling, selling, participating, and delegating. High task, low relationship behavior, S1 in the graphics that is in front of you, S1 directing, is referred to as telling. The leader provides clear instructions and specific direction. Telling style is best matched with a low follower's readiness level. On the other hand, high task, high relationship behavior, S2 in your graphics, coaching, is referred to as selling. As you have seen, the best leadership style depends on the context. A good leadership style for one group or one circumstance could be all wrong for another group or another circumstance. The key thing is to know what type of leadership is needed when and to adapt accordingly. And that is what we can simulate in a workshop that we plan to do with some of you later on. If you are interested in how to analyze, recognize, choose, and apply a style, leadership style, join us. Have a nice day, and rewind this video if needed.